Like, now we're thinking Girl Scout cookies. All right, so let's turn it over to Sean Stiles right now. You know, earlier this week, this ponytail was needed because it was a lot of rain.
Yes, and we're going to see a pretty good shot of it again here, coming in as early as late Monday into Tuesday. But right now, let's just talk about what we're looking outside, and then in the near term, the rest of the weekend. Currently, we're in the low 60s everywhere along the coastline, from Oceanside down to downtown San Diego, anywhere from 61 to 60 degrees. Once you get inland, there was plenty of radiational heating, so temperatures are still in the mid 60s. A very pleasant 65 in Poway, 66 in Alpine, and 67 for the folks in El Cajon. Now it's a little bit chillier in the mountains, where it's 46 at Mount Laguna, and out in Borrego, of course, it's toasty right now. The weather pattern is very traditional for right now, so it's 75 degrees, a lovely evening out there this evening. I thought this particular image of the west from San Miguel Mountain was very cool with the wind aloft. You can see how the winds are stretching these clouds from an area of low pressure cutoff low that's sitting offshore. Let's talk a little bit about that. That onshore flow from that cutoff low will intensify and continue through the weekend. Expect cooler temperatures and gusty winds as we get into Monday and Tuesday, and rain comes in Tuesday for sure, with a chance of snow in the mountains, and I'm suspecting we'll see much again like we did with our last storm. Much colder air and snow levels dropping down to about 4,000 feet. Again, Steve, we're not getting a tight shot of this because you're always so nervous when we show Black's Beach. Oh! But the current conditions in downtown San Diego at 61 degrees. In case you're not familiar with it, it is a bathing suit optional beach. Black's Beach, that would be the northern end, which is out of our camera shot. So don't worry if you got kids in the room with you. West-northwest are the winds, and it is very light out there at about 7 miles per hour. Here's this area of low pressure. It's sitting offshore, and it just kind of falls apart as this big, long wave trough digs in over the west. It absorbs the moisture from that because this is, as we've been saying, on again and off again all winter long, an inside slider. But it is pulling that very cold air down out of Canada, and it's coming down along the California inland areas. However, this time it is picking up a little bit of moisture offshore, and that's allowing it to wrap up and come through Southern California. We think we could see a ½ an inch out of this storm, and possibly even more if it taps into some more moisture. Here's a look at how the rainfalls come in. Now, this is a very aggressive radar model, and you can see that the rain started as early as, Monday late in the evening. Winds will be strong with this, and expect them to build throughout the storm with that cold air coming down. So President's Day looks like it could be at least dry, if not chilly, but the rains definitely come in Tuesday overnight into the early morning hours and linger into Wednesday, and then we see things dry out by the time we get to Thursday. But temperatures, it stays very chilly, and there's that snow in the mountains, and with that onshore flow being strong, we could see some light rain in our mountains as early as Monday evening.